Myself, Dr. M. Saranya, Assistant Professor of BBA Department. Now I am going to present a topic on termination of agency. When the relationship between principal and agent comes to an end, it's known as termination of agency. Modes of termination. The provisions relating to the mode of agency are defined under Section 201 of the Indian Contract Act 1872. Section 201, which provides termination of agency, is not comprehensive. We can divide termination agency into two parts. First one is by the operations of, by the act of party. Second one is by the operations of law. Now we are going to see about by the act of parties. There are following manner in which by the act of parties the agency can be terminated. The first one is revocation by mutual understanding. The agency of contract can be terminated at any time by mutual agreement between the principal and the agent. Next one is revocation by the principal. Agency can be terminated by the principal by revoking the agent's authority. The principal can revoke his agent's authority when it has not been exercised by the agent. Reasonable notice must be given for such revocation. For example, A empowers B to let A's house. Afterwards, A lets it himself. This is an implied revocation of B's authority. Next one is revocation by the agent. The agent also can revoke the agency by serving notice to the principal as per section 206 of the Indian Contract Act 1872. The agent must give proper notice of renunciation or revocation of his principal. Otherwise, he shall be liable to make goods for the loss to the principal for such notice. Next one is by operations of law. The following points are included in this. By the completion of agency. After completion of agency work, an agency can be terminated for which agency is created. Example, Mahesh employed Sachin as his agent to sell his house in China. When the house was sold by Sachin, it automatically terminates the contract of agency between Mahesh and Sachin. Next one is by the end of time. The agency can also be terminated by the end of time. If the agency is created for a specific period of time, then it expires after the time period is over. Example, Andam employee to Anjanas as a secretary for a period of 3 years. At the end of the 3 years, the contract of agency will come to an end of after a specific period. Next one is death or insanity of principal or agent. Section 209 of the Indian Contract Act deals with it. If there is a death of the principal or agent, the business or agency of the firm may be terminated in this situation. Next one is insolvency of principal. To create an agency, it is necessary to be competent, but if the principal becomes insolvent or bankrupt, the agency may be terminated. Next one is destructions of subject matter. If the subject of agency is destroyed, then the agency is closed. Next one is, for example, any agency is made for sale of airplane. If the airplane catches fire before the sale, then this agency can be terminated because airplane are the subject of this contract. Next one is principal become a foreign enemy. If the principal become a foreign enemy, the contract of agency terminates. For example, Mr. T is employed in the America and Mr. Sachin, who works as an agent for Mr. T in China for business. Due to war climate between the countries of principal and agent, the contract of agency get terminated. Next one is winding up of a company or a firm. If a firm or company can be considered as a chief in an agency contract, if the company or firm is dissolved, then the agency is terminated. Next we are going to see about agent's liability before the terminations of agency. Conducting the principal's business according to the instructions given by the principal, Section 211, as per Section 211, an agent shall act within the purview of the authority that his principal authorize him. Furthermore, he would strictly follow the instructions of his principal. However, in the absence of express instructions from his principal, he would follow the custom prevailing at the place where he performed his business in a similar occupation. Run the agency business competently and to punish the principal for loss of competence or incompetence in the case of his own age negligence. Section 212 state that he shall work with due skill and diligence. Furthermore, where the nature of the agent's professions require him to possess a particular skill, then the agent must use the particular skill for completion of work. It is the duty of the agent to keep correct and impartial accounts and prepare them on a proper notice. An agent will not make any secret profit, and he will disclose any additional profit made to the principal where the principal realizes that the agent is making a secret profit. He can dismiss the agent without notice, recover the amount of profit, and also dissuade him from paying his remuneration. He can also cancel the contract where the third party is also involved in the fraud and recover the damage. Thank you.